Hi, I'm Jarrett Malone. If you're watching this, this is my cooking final project, and I'm going to be making chocolate chip pancakes for you guys today. And the first step, of course, if you're a woman, is you're going to put your hair up in a ponytail or a bun to keep it out of the food. And you're going to wash your hands with warm soap and water. I already did that, so we can just get down to business. Alright, so ingredients. So you're going to need 1 1/2 cup of flour and 1 1/2 cup of milk. You're going to need a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And then you're going to need dose eggs, as you see there. You're going to need a tablespoon of oil, and you're going to need a tablespoon of sugar, as you can see here. And I mean, you can have this whole bag if you swing that way, you know what I'm saying? Alright, moving on. Okay, so the first step in the procedure is you're going to want to put all your dry ingredients into a nice big bowl, as you can see here. It doesn't matter the color.
Oh my
okay, so I'm going to be putting in my flour first. Look at that. Looking good so far. Then I'm going to put in my baking powder. I'm actually going to do 2 teaspoons of that. Right there. There we go. Then I'm going to put in my baking soda. Just 1 teaspoon. Just 1 teaspoon of that bad boy. In the bowl she goes. And we're going to add the sugar. In the bowl she goes. Time to whisk her up. There we go. Now it's time to add the eggs. There's a perfect crack there. Okay, there's a crack. There's something. There's 1 egg down. That was perfect. Now I'm going to be adding in the milk. Nice and slow so it doesn't spill everywhere. And now I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of oil. There's 1 down. Gotta fill up the next. Top her off. No, that's good. And there's the second down in there. Now this is just purely optional, just for flavor. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. The good stuff. In the bowl she goes. And now I'm going to whisk it all together. Once again. Here we go. Make sure you get those edges. Yeah. And now that it's all nice and incorporated, as you can see here, we're going to go ahead and throw it on the griddle. And now I'm going to be using a measuring cup to scoop out the mix and pour onto the griddle. You can also use a ladle. But before you pour it onto the griddle, you can either use a non-stick spray or non-stick oil, which is what I used. I used the non-stick oil. Here we go. Let's do this. That's a good scoop.
It's a big pancake.
That's a good. I'm gonna move it over the billet to limit spillage, so my mom doesn't get mad at me. And slowly pour. Make a nice circle. That seems good to me. Go for little mini pancakes. Maybe a little more actually. Feeling kind of crazy. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Now we're gonna go on the next one. Try to make it a little far apart so they don't get stuck together, you know. You can go for a little more, make it a little more even. Just quickly, just fire that on there. Yeah. That looks beautiful. That looks beautiful. Now you also want to make sure that your grill, like as you can see here, is set for 200 degrees so that the pancakes cook nice and low and slow so they're cooked to perfection and you don't burn them. Now it's time for the fun part. Chocolate chips. Got scissors or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I gotta cut it. Okay, well, as you can tell, I'm kind of a chocolatey guy. So we're gonna get a little crazy. I'm gonna just spread it all around, make it nice and even chocolatey on all the surfaces. As the same for this. There we go. Perfect. Maybe a little more. There we go. And now there's going to be 2 signs to tell when the pancakes are ready. The first sign is you can see some little air bubbles start to rise at the top. And the second sign is you're going to start to see the pancake rise a little bit. Now I can tell my pancakes are done because both of the 2 signs that I mentioned before have shown. Time to flip. Get under there quick. Oh. Yeah. On to the next one. Under that. Yeah, I didn't botch that one, Mr. Man. Alright, now I think we're all done. As you can see here, the pancakes have a nice little golden brown color, which is when you know they're cooked to perfection. Look at that chocolate. I can't wait to dig in. Now with these little handheld pancakes, you can either use a fork or just your bare hands. Keep them on the go. You keep them in your pocket, you keep it in your backpack, you keep it anywhere. Mmm.